Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez for the vacant featherweight title. On this card, we're going to start with Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Chandler.
You don't want to mention Bryce Mitchell?
They did just announce that. Bryce Mitchell, John Silva.
Yeah.
And, Pitbull versus Yair. Protest Matt. Dude, this card is insane.
Carlos Prates, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we obviously know who's going to win the Jeff Neal-Carlos Prates fight. Jeff Neal is great, but
he's amazing.
Carlos Prates
is a great name for him to beat.
Carlos Prates is a top 5 fighter right now in that division.
He's a championship level.
We'll move on. Yair versus Patricio Pitbull. Pitbull is he's at the end of his career. This is too late for him to be coming to the UFC.
Yeah. Yair.
I think
I could see it being a really fun fight.
Yeah, he's been through the ringer already. So is Yair, but Yair's younger. I think Yair he'll get a highlight out of this one, I think.
You think?
Yeah,
I think it'll be a highlight of a fight.
Oh, you think it'll be a dog fight?
I think it'll be a fun. I think that Yair will. I think it'll be kind of like the Islam Dustin Poirier fight in the sense that Yair will be clearly winning the whole time, but we're gonna be like, oh, that's why this Pitbull guy's in the UFC because he does shit like
a
that,
Michael Chandler. I mean? Yeah,
exactly.
Same guy.
Literally, exactly.
The Brazilian Michael Chandler. He's better than Michael Chandler though. 100%.
See at the top. Os.
Yeah. Bryce Mitchell, John Silva. I don't think this fight is going to go how everybody thinks it is.
Yeah, I don't think it does either.
I think
Bryce
everybody's
very good.
I think John Silva is on hype right now. I think he's going to run into a brick wall with Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell, he's not going to go out there and just get flatlined like he did against Josh Emmett. Bryce Mitchell was doing well with Topuria.
Now he could. Now I was about to say Bryce Mitchell.
And Bryce Mitchell is so aggressive, trying to get to your legs, trying to clinch you, trying to get you down. John Silva hasn't really had to deal with that yet.
And Bryce, his jiu-jitsu is so good. And honestly, John Silva's jiu-jitsu, those guys are pretty good with jiu-jitsu. Those fighting nerds.
I think Bryce Mitchell gets a very good dub. I think he wins everybody back. That's what I think.
I don't know, man.
I think it's a banger of a fight. I think Bryce Mitchell chokes him out.
I think he's gonna do something, and he's gonna get so riled up and pissed off that he's gonna start mouthing off and say something like, "You guys threw me in here, tried to kill me. Look what I did!" Like he has the chance to be the bad guy. Like the kind of a modern day Nate Diaz, except for he's kind of saying some crazy stuff.
He could be the superstar we need right now.
Or Nick Diaz, I guess. Yeah.
Just a quick apology about the Hitler thing. Don't take it back. Just apologize. Don't explain it. And then just cut a promo about how the UFC's against you now. Do the Chael Sonnen, Nate Diaz. Everybody's done this before.
Say you want to throw me in with killers, then
yeah. Or say
then he should call out a big name again. Try to get himself back into the mix.
Here's his line. He does the line from The Watchmen. He says, "I wasn't locked in here with him. He was locked in here with me." And then immediately call out who's a good fight.
He's at featherweight.
Dude, call out Josh Emmett for the rematch. There you go. Boom. He's back.
I kind of want to see that.
Yeah. He took the fight on short notice. Bryce Mitchell stepped in there with Josh Emmett on just a few days' notice.
I guess Josh Emmett would be the good one because he did starch him.
He just needs to keep I want that back. People.
He should say, I want the scary fights from now on.
Yeah. Dude, call out 3 people, like Josh Emmett. Say Diego Lopez, Volk, call them all out. He needs to put himself up there where he gets a big fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just basically just do something, put him unconscious and be like, "Look what I did. You tried to kill me, and look what I did."
Yeah. Yeah,
All
just
right, Michael Chandler, Paddy Pimblett.
Chandler, Paddy Pimblett.
I could see it being a banger fight.
Yeah,
Chandler winning the first 2 rounds
I want
and then
Paddy
getting
Pimblett.
submitted in the third.
I want Paddy Pimblett to win. I don't know if he will.
I think he will.
I could see him like I could see Chandler going out there really aggressive. Like you know how when he like the Dan Hooker fight, he's just walking him down, throwing big shots at him. I could see Paddy like slipping one and just landing like a Conor McGregor Jose Aldo little short straight.
Catching him.
Yeah, he won't. I don't think he'll knock him out, but it'll rock him to the point where Paddy can lock in like a choke,
Arm triangle. I see it. He falls
Darce
to his
arm
right.
triangle,
Yeah.
something like that. That's how I see the fight going. I don't
He's
want.
gonna win.
Yeah,
What's the odds? It's not even out yet.
yeah.
He's gonna
It's
win.
too far out. Yeah. Let's get. This is how you know Conor McGregor's never fighting again. Chandler's fighting.
He's fighting.
Chandler went from having the Conor McGregor fight, like 3 weeks out from it, to Paddy Pimblett.
Who was his last fight? Was it
Oliveira.
Dustin Poirier?
I
That's right.
He got the shit beat out of him by Oliveira for 4
He
rounds.
started catching him at the end.
In the 5th round, gave everybody a heart attack.
Yeah, I was scared.
But yeah, I want Pimblett to win. I want new faces in the top 5 of lightweight. Let's get the old dogs out of there. Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez.
Volk I saw some footage of him at this training camp, and I can't tell if it's that he didn't seem like he wasn't in good spirits, or if maybe he's just kind of mean and locked in, but he didn't seem very vibrant in the first couple episodes. But I think it might be because he's mad. He might be a little mad that he didn't get that Taporia fight, because I think that's what he deserved. And I think this fight is it's an interim belt.
Yeah, Taporia vacating kind of made featherweight's going to feel illegitimate for the next probably full calendar year. I would say until Taporia gets beat at lightweight, which I don't think it will. That's kind of the take right now. I think featherweight will kind of seem like it'll seem illegitimate. Like your best featherweight just left. He didn't get beat. He just left.
Yeah.
For this fight, however, I want Volk back. Everybody does. Everybody loves Volk. But this is the worst fight for him to take. Behind Ilia Topuria.
Dude, I think
stylistically, dude, it's giving me flashbacks already, dude.
Everybody's been saying Diego Lopez is a fun fighter.
Diego Lopez.
And I think he's going to be a legend, and I think he's going to have an amazing career. But he's not going to beat Volkanovski, and he's never going to be champ, dude.
I hope you're right, but I know how this fight's going to go. Volk's going to get KO'd within 3 minutes of the fight. We all cry. Yeah. We're all heartbroken until the next pay-per-view. And then I think Volk, I don't see him just retiring. I don't know. I think maybe he comes back and fights Aljo. But this is just It's so dangerous for him after that KO last year. It's so dangerous for him. This will be over a full calendar year since he got chinned like by Taporia, but God, Diego Lopez is so dangerous.
The only
He
thing that's
hits
scary,
so hard and he's so fast. Volk's third. He's going to be 38 years old.
his his striking isn't what should concern anyone. Diego Lopez's striking isn't what should concern anyone. Volkanovski's defensively prepared for any of that, I think. But I mean, other than Taporia, of
Yeah.
course. But Taporia, as everyone knows, is an exception. I think what people need to worry about is the wrestling and the controlling that Diego Lopez might come out and do. Because if he's actually training at Oklahoma State, then he's training folk style wrestling, like hold you down. He's gonna try and control him. That's the only way he wins that, because he's gonna come in with the mindset of I gotta win this belt, you know. And I don't think he's gonna catch Volkanovski. I think
Uh,
Volkanovski could get the knockout.
I will.
Blow the
I
fucking
agree
roof
with the
off that
wrestling
place.
thing, dude. And I hope that happens. I hope Volk goes out there, hits him with a big shot, and just finishes him like he did Yair. I want that to happen so bad. I just
He'd
can't.
scream out the back.
I can't even. I just don't see it happening. I see Diego Lopez going out there, and within, I'm going to say the third exchange, Diego Lopez is crazy in the pocket. I'm going to say the third exchange, Volk goes down, and then we all cry for a month.
I can't. I don't see it. Volk is way too good.
Like
There's fighters that I've watched that I'm like,
I hope
when I
you're right.
he's developed in ways that I don't know. It doesn't really require as much. I mean, he's an athlete and he has athleticism, but he's just really he's the stuff that he did to nullify Islam's wrestling showed that like, oh, he's kind of revolutionizing the game. Because ever since that, people started getting more comfortable in certain positions and kind of like baby crawling towards the fence, no matter what, even if it looked ridiculous.
That was
It
Volk.
worked.
That was peak confidence Volk.
Yeah.
Confidence has so much to do with the fight game. I don't think he's going to have any confidence. I think he's going to have hope, and he's going to be trusting in his skills. He's going to have hope, but I don't think he'll have. The old Volk's gone, dude. That confident Volk that's going out there screaming at Max that his cut's bad. That will never. He's never coming back.
Well, he was confident coming in against Islam, and then after that, he wasn't confident coming in against Taporia. But Max Holloway also didn't seem confident coming in against Taporia. I think Taporia's got some weird aura that just
Yeah.
makes I don't know what it is.
I think with the Max situation, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm listening.
I think Max was having a terrible weight cut. I think he started camp and he had put on all that size. He had a hard enough time making featherweight as it was. I think halfway through that camp, he was like, this is horrible. Because he looked worse in that weight during that weight cut than he's probably ever looked. I think that's what did it to Max. Volk coming off Islam KO, coming off Taporia KO, and then Taporia KO and Max. I think that probably stung Volk a little bit more too.
Yeah.
And then Taporia leaves the division. Volk's confidence is going to be at an all-time low. But like I said, I hope you're right.
I think I'm right. I mean, he's what, 38? Like,
Yeah, he's going to be 38 while they're fighting. like me and you had this conversation about Henry Cejudo last weekend. This is how it goes.
It is.
It's how it goes.